that to recording, and we'll see if this works.
Oh, that's a huge fucking attack.
How much damage did it do?
I'm just testing out the special ability.
Okay.
I have no clue how much damage I do yet.
So we said what? The Albinorix was a good.
Yes, Albanerics, because we can just like take that first one and just smack him with with just standing still, smack left. With the, I mean, right bumper. This will tell us the light attack and what it takes to kill it.
Yep.
And since they're defenseless, it's easy to repeat.
So we're gonna do a backstab or a normal attack?
Just right bumper him, don't backstab him.
Okay.
Just like walk up to him, stand still, right bumper, whatever it says.
761.
761, but all it says. Check your inventory and tell me what it says for number wise.
330 plus 321.
No, what's your right side number?
It is. I have to switch right view. 652.
Okay, you said it was like 300. That makes more
No,
sense.
no. It's 400. 400 is what my brain told me. But I meant like 400 plus 400. Or 400
Yeah.
plus whatever. I forget that it adds almost twice the amount nowadays.
So you have your physical first number, which is what number?
330.
Plus what?
321.
And then you don't have a secondary. It's just that.
Yep, it's just that.
Okay, I am at 780. I do 801 to them.
Nice. What does it say when you backstab one of them?
One shot, I guarantee it.
Oh no, I know
don't know
it's
what
one
that is.
shot, but how much damage does it do?
I have no clue. I gotta do it. I'm just killing everything here because they're so much easier to kill now.
Yeah.
$287 to 1009.
What does that mean?
When I first hit him, it goes to 287, and then it says 1009 afterwards.
When I first hit him, it
Um,
says 612, and then once I have him dead, it's 1,852.
Yeah, you probably have a high crit on that thing, to be honest.
Oh, I stabbed him 3 times. Or are we talking about the little ones that are defenseless?
Little ones.
Then the second stab from 761 to 1381. I don't think this crits. I think it just does the normal.
Open your inventory real quick. Go look at it and tell me what its critical rate is.
100.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know why you're doing so much for your stabs. I don't do that much.
Yeah, that's just me poking it.
It may also because I have flame damage. And it usually will light them on fire.
So, what is, if you're looking at one and it's defenseless and you hit the left trigger, how much does it say it does?
Left trigger?
Yep.
$17.47.
Mine does 898, but it increases with power the more I use it, because it does 3 swipes really quickly. Which
Mine is just one solid swipe, which I can follow up. I think
you can follow yourself with a second swipe.
Yeah, which means I can do 3,000 pretty quickly.
Mine 1856 if I get all three swipes off on one of the red boys. And then one of my heavy attacks, just straight up heavy attacks with nothing added on, does 968 damage.
Nice.
And it goes up to 1,000 if I have my lightning activated when I do it.
You know, I haven't checked to see if I can add anything onto this. I may be able to just toss something on top of it.
You can't.
Sometimes.
Weapons. I think all the weapons where they're upgraded with summering smithing stuff, you can't.
Oh, big gay. Big gay. Yeah, because I can't.
Because you can't switch their Art of War. Which, I mean, for me is a good thing, because I like the Art of War, but...
I don't too much, but I mean, it's useful. It has its thing that I can do. It's not that I can't use it, it's just I don't really care for it.
And it'll do continuous flame damage to anything you attack.
One thing I do like about the red guys, right? You wear the Briar armor and you roll, right? They're close to you.
Mm-hmm.
In their ball, it'll actually knock them out of their ball without damaging you.
I know if you stab them while they're all spiked up, it'll stop their,
Yeah.
like, it'll break them.
Yeah. Well, if you damage them at all, it breaks them. So if you can roll into them with the Briar thing, it'll do the same thing.
Yeah. Why do I feel like more and more things are showing up as madness?
You probably are, to be honest.
Because these things, these Alban Orcs, give you like 12,000 when they have madness, and it's great.
Really? It's fucking
Yeah.
mint. Also, this area is so easy to farm now.
Yes. I just go around backstabbing them, and then when the red guys show up, I can 3-shot them. That's great. And if I fuck up a backstab, it's just 2 hits, so it's not even that big a deal.
When I land my big move, it's a 2-shot because they'll die from my fire.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about my big move is it's a 3-hitter, and so even when I use it, it's still a 3-shot for them. But if I just use the one, I can 3-shot with quick attacks and 1 slow attack, so it's still kind of better. Just always forget that I can do that, and
Yeah.
using the big thing all the way through. So yeah, that's a cool sword to have until you know, get a better hammer. Kind of thing.
There's only one negative that I found to it so far.
Yeah.
I need more. I need to max my stuff out for it, so
Yeah.
that I can do as much damage as possible. Because like,
Have you gotten one of the gladiator hammers?
yes, I don't care for them too much.
You can get one that does Scarlet Rot.
What?
Yeah. And it's one of the, a lot of people say it's one of the best weapons in the game because it does the Scarlet Rot.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Just doing Scarlet Rot in general is good for this game. It's that thing. I probably should have just called it into the fire. And had it follow the map, I mean. Do you know how to get? Do you know where the Ghost Glove Wart 5s are?
I don't know in particular, but I remember that I have the bell bearing for almost all of the glove warts, if not all of them, and they're not that difficult to get, relatively speaking.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh god, I'm getting invaded by a white mask. And I've got dogs around me. Can you leave me alone for a second, white mask? I will fight you. But not right now. God, you're fucking cancerous. I forgot about this. Forgot how MLG pro you try to be. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, white mask is fucking stupid. Fight. By the way. You haven't fought him already?
White mask. Which one's white mask?
Derek's the guy who does the invasion stuff.
Oh, I killed him at the beginning of the game.
Cool. Then you don't have to worry about the invasion and the absolute cancer he is to fight.
Correct. His little rose bush of fire. It's the worst.
It's not a rose bush, but okay.
No, it's like a bouquet.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't he smack
It's
you?
a swarm of bees.
Ah. So how he's fighting you is different than how he fought me. It's probably because he was at the beginning of the game when I fought him. Because when he fought me, he was attacking with a bouquet that lights on fire.
Yeah. But he casts the bees a lot.
Ah, he didn't do that for me. That's what it is.
Oh, fucking lucky son of a bitch. That's easy.
Yeah. It's not when you have absolutely no equipment.
Well, also, Elden Ring just fucking crashed. Like, so, like it's just black screen. I don't hear it.
That sucks.
I'm trying to shut it down.
He was too powerful.
Ah, yes. Oh, great. Task Manager is appearing underneath the game, so I can't move. I can't do it. I wish you could, like, control where the window is, even if you can't see, like, the window itself, right? So I could move it to, like, my second fucking monitor. What a dumb thing to me.
You know, I accidentally hit the big attack button, and my character decided he'd roll instead. Give me your goddamn trumpet, bitch.
Fuck, where's Task Manager? Task Manager, I need you so I can fucking close programs, but if you are behind all the fucking programs, I can't fucking close you. Can't use you to close programs. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do, game? I'm not gonna restart my fucking computer every time this happens. It's fucking stupid. This is why Windows needs to fix some of this shit. This is the stupidest shit. Like, if I ask for Task Manager to be open, I should be able to on-top it. If you know what that is. I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
Say, always on top. So anything and everything I can access it inside of. And I don't have to worry about it. For shit like this, right now. Well, when I hit move, right? And I try to go to my other monitor, and it doesn't move to my other monitor, like right now, because I found a way to move it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've been having issues with my Windows stuff too. Mine's more because mine's shit, but besides the point.
Or just fuck. I wish there's a command just to stop stuff that's running. That's outside of a fucking Task Manager. Because Task Manager's not gonna do jack shit for me when this happens again. Took a force close when you right click a application that's open, like on your taskbar.
There is.
No, there isn't. There's a close window. That's it. That's not a forced close.
Ah.
That's the problem. So it's like Task
Um,
Managering a task, something
if it's
closed.
the Xbox app specifically that you want to close, you can do it with that little up bar, the
Nope.
little up arrow
It's
on the right side.
it's Elden Ring itself.
I know,
It's
but
for
if you
Steam.
close the Xbox app, it'll close Elden Ring.
It's not through Xbox at all.
Ah, it's like on your computer, Steam.
It's Steam, yes. And I can't
And
access
Steam will
Steam.
close itself, so it won't matter about your game, so that's dumb.
Although, so you can stop Steam, and Steam will usually cause problems for the game. But
But
Steam shows up behind, um, the thing.
I have little pop-ups like the little arrow on the right side for me for Steam. But it wouldn't
So
close the game.
when you try to go to
itself for me.
Steam and you right click, right? You can click Exit Steam.
Yeah.
Can you please just force fucking close Elden Ring? Like, what the fuck, game? What the fuck, computer?
You might just have to, as annoying
Restart?
as it is, restart it.
And not just fucking... Whatever. Cortana out. Let me just see if I can get Cortana to fucking force close it. Cortana's not fucking responding, so I guess not. Don't fucking tell me to control delete. Go to fucking what's it called?
Task menu.
Yeah. Yep, tell me to go to Task Manager. If I can't get to Task Manager. There we go. Force codes and applications through a command prompt window. Ah, yes. Click back on here. See if that does what I need. Nope, that's not working. I mean, it did technically work, but it's also not, because it's not actually, it's still black screening on my screen, so I can't do anything behind it. Because the application hasn't fully been forced closed. So I can kind of see Blide in the background. It's not a full black screen. Like, it's not black. It's like a fucking heavy glitch with Elden Ring.
Yeah. Rather than
Just
black, it's just super
fucking
dark.
force close Elden Ring. I don't need Elden Ring open right now. I need other programs to fucking be allowed to use.
So you actually able to
Alright,
do anything, or is it like frozen?
I mean, I can. It is taking up my main monitor that has most of my controls for most of my fucking shit. But I can still do stuff.
So maybe you're able to like cheat close it from inside the
Nope,
game?
never mind. No, I can't touch the game. I cannot touch anything, like, at all. The
Okay.
game doesn't let me do anything. I'm just gonna restart my shit, because...
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. I found a hack I forgot about. If you restart your computer, by the way, and stop your restart after everything closes but Task Manager,
Mm.
it'll force close it for you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play any Elden Ring. I'm not gonna have that happen again. Deal with that.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't lose any of my internet tabs when I do that too. Actually, this man doesn't know what PSI means. I have a question for you, Jonathan. What does PSI stand for? Hello? Satan, are you there?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there you go. You muted.
Yes. I asked if he was human. Isn't it pressure per square inch?
Pounds per square inch?
Yeah. Pounds
Pounds.
pressure, pressure's pounds. Same difference.
Yeah.
I get the general gist of what it is.
Make sure that I'm not stupid, right?
Yeah.
Alright. It is... pound per square inch.
Yeah.
right? All right, let's say you have. I'm gonna rough estimate what his size is, right? 5 inches. No, no, let's go 8 inches by 18 inches. It's probably a bit longer than that, right? That is just one side, right? Which is 144 at 5 psi, 15 psi, right? He's saying it's holding back 1,000 pounds of force, right? Which, well, technically is true because each side would then be holding about 2,100 pounds of force. Because it's a spaced measurement and it's on every single point, all getting 15 psi. It's not really that, well, it technically is.
Most people wouldn't call it that.
I'm pretty sure if you if you measure it, like you test a piece of equipment for uh 1,000 pounds, right? I
Yeah.
think it'll probably still break even if it can hold 15 psi, which is 2,000 pounds of force, because it's a spaced out force.
Yeah.
It's a displaced force. There we go. So the displaced force across this area. Yeah, I think just saying, hey, it's holding 1,000 ps, it's holding 1,000 pounds of force here. It's really just like not accurate. Well, I do understand that technically it's holding it back 1,000 pounds, but every square inch is really holding about 100 pounds. So in total, it's not really holding that much.
Yeah.
That's like saying, well, this 1 inch is holding 144 pounds, so that's the same thing.
I mean, technically, my 1 inch
It's the
is
exact
holding
same thing.
140 pounds.
Yeah. Which doesn't sound impressive.
Was he thinking in dick inches?
No.
Because a lot's 1,000 pounds of force if you're thinking in dick inches.
That's fair.
PSI.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually true because the dick inch is smaller, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 0.13 bar. If you don't know what 1.13 bar is, it's like 2 psi or so.
Okay.
Like 1 bar, I think, is 17 psi, something like that. Or I could be. It's actually probably less than. No, wait, that's 5. Yeah, it might be a little less than that. Maybe like 15. I'm not 100%.
Okay.
That minutes I talked about like air pressure shit. Also, this guy is trying to like get good visuals, which is awesome. I absolutely love this idea of making clear like end tanks. But he made clear end tanks that are super fucking unflow aerodynamic, because aerodynamics is technically the flow of air. So they're technically unaerodynamic.
They don't let air flow real well.
No, it just flows inefficiently. So like,
Yeah.
how about this? You know how there's drag on a vehicle, right?
Yes.
And the lower the drag, the better for certain things. But then there's also good drag, which is like downforce. When you're building a powerful engine, you want the least amount of drag when you're doing things. So like an intercooler on a turbo, which is supposed to make the air cooler, needs to be as flow effective, flow restricted, least amount of flow restriction while also cooling it. Because the cooling will help fight that flow restriction for power and help build power because it's colder, but there's only a limit to that. So if you're not flow efficient enough, then it's going to be still bad for you.
Okay.
Smoke-filled chamber? That's nothing.
Okay.
They're just acting fucking stupid. I just saw an ad for something absolutely retarded.
Chamber of milk.
Yeah, like depending on the type of smoke, you can literally just breathe it like air.
Okay. Why would somebody
What?
want that?
They're trying to say that their air purifier is so great that their owner sat in a chamber full of smoke, but they didn't like explain what the smoke is or what the deadly stuff is or dangerous stuff
because
is.
it could be like vape smoke, but if it's already breathed out of somebody's lungs, it does absolutely nothing to mean anything.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 8 psi, so 16 psi is a bar. That's what it was. So I was close. Not surprised by that at all. So I like to explain like, so for an intercooler, right, having high flow and low restriction is like when you try to blow fog through it,
Mm-hmm.
you don't get a buildup early on your one side. The lower the amount of buildup right off the bat before air gets through tells you that you have lower restriction. I absolutely love the fact that he was like, yeah, I'm going to make a visual representation so it helps people who don't understand intercoolers understand them better. Not surprised by that at all. 20 psi and he blew off one of the end caps. It's completely made of plastic, pretty much. It ripped itself apart.
That's not good.
Yeah, because that's about like 500 pounds per square inch. He was doing, I believe. Some mistaking. I'm not 100% better than it. Also been watching tent videos. People like complain about things that I never thought would be a problem on a tent.
Because they're like normal tent things.
The things you would imagine is just like normal for a tent, but then people are like, no, this is something you could completely get rid of. I'm like, what? So I'm looking for like a tiny tent that's cheap. And these people are like, yeah, I spent like $700 on a tent. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll deal with the negatives of like a
A cheap
$100 tent.
tent, yeah.
So I found a $100 tent, right? That's I don't know how so $1,000 tent right now that she's talking about. No.
Yeah, because no matter how much you're going to use it or how important it is,
Yeah.
unless you're going to live out in the desert, there's no need for $1,000 tent.
Yeah.
Unless it comes with its own AC system, you don't need a
Yeah.
$1,000 tent.
Well, it's a hyperlight tent, so it's supposed to be like no weight at all. So if you're hiking and stuff, it's lightweight, but I don't give a shit.
Most people aren't going to be using it for that. They're going to be using it for some random family event. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and I found like Walmart has like $100 tent that's like a 4-person tent, and as a single person, I can just kind of toss my bags in there and anything extra that I don't want me out of, just sitting there, in there with me. I
Yep.
can get in, make my room, have extra room, and if I absolutely need a heater, I can put a little heater in there.
Yep.
No, but one of the things they do complain about is like, I don't know what they call it, but there's this like outdoor portion of like even like single or two-person tents.
Fair.
Where they're like, yeah, these are fucking super useful because you can kind of like toss your shit outside while giving it rain coverage. I'm like, that's cool.
The snowman isn't dropping his horn.
Oof.
He refuses to give me his horn. I have to stick him in a horny jail. Not to be confused with horny jail.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop watching this lady because she's talking about like tents that are like no weight at all. I'm like, I don't need to worry about that. I'm not worried about that at all.
It's like just looking for a tent that you can stick in the back of a car because you're not gonna go hiking and deep into the mountains where nobody can find the dead bodies.
Yeah. Literally gonna go to like a designated campsite. I just need to skip an ad real quick for all this. Yeet. So I just need like a decent tent that'll give me a room, and that I don't gotta worry about. are you doing?
Listen, I came to this spot because I watched a video and the guy specifically said that you can grind the horn from this guy, as in it drops a lot.
What's your drop rate?
Not good enough. I have gotten like white strips of flesh 5 times.
Nerd.
My discovery is only 1/15. I don't know what a good discovery is though. Or like making sure you find the item you want. It only goes up 1 each time, so it can't be that
Yeah.
great.
This doesn't look like a bad tent. It's $40. And it seats technically 4. I won't worry about that because I'll just probably only put 2 at most if I ever even do that. And it has a little place for my shoes outside, so I don't have to worry about getting them wet. And I can also cover it. And I can just toss a.
How you doing, how you gonna fuck bitches get money?
It's 2. It fits 4, but at most I'll put 2. So we'll meet me in one bitch.
What about the other 3?
They can just wait their turn. I'll kick one out at a time.
See, now the one thing you need to know about the feminist movement is you don't make a lady wait. That's why you fuck them all at the same time.
Nah. I make them wait their turn because they don't get no rights to know nothing. Unless they earn it from me. I don't do nothing for nobody unless they want it. Unless they earn it. I can't English very well.
I can tell.
Here we go. 14-piece camping set, cooking set for like $30. I can cook whatever the fuck I want.
Yee.
I'll add that to my cart. I'm just adding things that I feel like I would use. Not guaranteed. Oh hey, how big is Ma's Yeti cooler? That she
It's
bought?
about the size of the Yeti cooler.
Okay. I was gonna say I might borrow that from her when I go on my trip. If she doesn't mind. I don't think she will care.
I doubt she'll care, but that's sometimes she does for no reason. So
Yeah, I'll ask her about it. I'm just gonna wait a bit before I ask her because it's gonna be a minute
yeah,
before I go. Because it's in August.
I got a fucking strip of white flesh.
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking skin you alive.
Yeah, where's cheap camping chairs? Because I want something that's like, I don't need it to be the best, but I would like it to last for a long time, to be honest. I want something for as cheap as possible that lasts me as long as possible. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Well, I heard good things about Ozark Trail for camping gear, but I don't know much about Ozark Trail. $18 tent? Oh, $18 one? That's not too bad. I can add that one. Why not? Okay. What else do I need? So I got camping chair, so I can sit somewhere as I want. Tent. I have a sleeping bag. I have a secondary cover in case needed. I have a tarp um, for extra protection. Um, I have a way to cook stuff. So if I don't, so if I do feel like cooking stuff, I can do that. Uh, think. I see what other people don't. Let's see what other people- I have a bed mat. I will need two fuel jugs just to be safe my trip, so I can go as far as possible. But that'll be something I just buy later on when I get my trailer. Those are expensive anyway. Ooh, what's that?
This might be faster. Forgot I couldn't make that jump.
Oof.
This. Dial impact. Got it.
$189 watt hours. That's not too bad. Plus, put a solar panel and I can charge it my Miata if I absolutely need to. That works.
I got the invoice great horn.
What?
I got the invoice great horn, finally. But the game also
Yeah,
spit in
boy.
my face by simultaneously giving me a strip of white flesh.
Nerd.
Okay. Wow. Not 100%. Oh, I think that if you do the stuff for Gold Mask, that's another ending to the game.
Ah,
Um, I think we need to get off of Elden Ring now.
don't blame you.
that I have achieved my goal. And I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. That ends that.